Now is Romer Debbas managing partner Pierre Debbas. Pierre, good to see you. We were expecting a decrease. We got a very slight increase, but it was an increase nonetheless. It's still that strong demand is still there with the short supply, and that's still good news. Not as good as it should be, perhaps, but it's positive anyway.
Yeah, David, it's good to see you again. And I would agree that this is definitely surprising news. I don't think most of us expected an uptick in pending home sales in last month, where it went up 0.7%. What you really are seeing, to be quite frank, is that the demand was at such a high level before interest rates started skyrocketing at record paces that even with substantial decline in demand, you still have a healthy level of interest in the housing market. You know, when you go back 6-7 months ago, you know, we were about 5 to 6 million homes short of demand levels at that time. So even if you fast forward till today, where demand can drop by, half or more, you're still in a significant, shortfall in terms of housing stock that needs to be created. And until that's addressed, I think you're going to start seeing, you're going to have surprising months like we did in May.
So, Pierre, a lot of people are saying that we may actually be in a recession right now. If that's true, and again, there's no concrete evidence of that, but if it's true that we're in a recession, when will it catch up with the housing market?
You know, it's a great question, because when you look at, where the demand has been coming from, we've had a tremendous surge of investor interest in the last couple of years in the housing market. And with how tumultuous the stock market's been and the economy in general, real estate's often viewed as a very stable asset and one that people gravitate towards during uncertain economic times. So as long as investor interest continues staying, remaining in the housing market, I don't think you're going to see too much of a correction, even if we hit, a defined recession.
It's so strange. Forgive me for interrupting, Pierre, but it's so strange because, of course, the last recession was such a horrible one, and it entirely revolved around housing. I mean, that's what really started it, and the recession wasn't over until that was addressed. So this one, you think it's possible if we get a recession for the housing market to remain unscathed entirely?
I definitely think there'll be correction in pricing. If I had to predict a number, I would say within single digits. I think that activity is going to fall off significantly with everything going on, especially rates. But David, one distinct difference between, what could be this upcoming recession compared to the last one is the last one was prompted by subprime lending and, horrible lending standards. And that is not on, I think, anyone's list of concerns, going into, potentially this upcoming recession.
Right. We did learn from the past. One of the few times that we learned from the past. Pierre Debbas, great to see you, Pierre. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it.